Chosen One, stop everything you're doing right now. What you're about to discover will change your life forever. It's no coincidence that this message has reached you today. It's destiny. A divine force has guided your steps to this point because the time has come for you to learn truths that have been hidden for too long. The secrets about your past that will be revealed will completely transform your understanding of who you really are. This message isn't for everyone, but for you, who was chosen to receive this divine revelation at this exact moment. Feel the powerful energy that's already beginning to manifest within you. Your spirit recognizes that something extraordinary is about to happen. The abundance, prosperity, and miracles you've been waiting for are on their way, closer than you imagine. Before we proceed with this transformative revelation, I need you to do 3 simple things that will amplify the power of this message. Subscribe to this channel right now to continue receiving divine revelations. Leave your like so other chosen ones can also find this message, and comment "Revelation" to manifest your readiness to receive these truths. Now take a deep breath. Prepare yourself. The hidden secrets about your past are about to be revealed, and nothing will be the same. This is your hour. This is your moment. The transformation begins now. Chosen One, from the moment you were born, powerful forces have been operating in your life. Forces you couldn't see, but that have always been there, shaping your path, preparing you for this exact moment. The moment of your divine awakening. Have you ever wondered why certain doors never opened for you? Why some paths seemed blocked, while others revealed themselves unexpectedly? It wasn't coincidence. It was divine protection. It was preparation. Every obstacle you faced, every challenge you overcame, every tear you shed, all of this is part of a greater plan. A plan that's about to manifest in your life in ways you could never imagine. The truth is that you're not an ordinary person. You never were. From your first breath, you've carried an invisible mark, a mark of the Chosen One. That's why you've always felt different, as if something greater was destined for you, as if there was a special purpose for your existence. That feeling wasn't an illusion. It was your spirit recognizing your true nature. Now is the time to awaken to this truth. The secrets that have been kept from you for so long are finally coming to light. The veil that covered your eyes is being lifted, and you'll begin to see clearly who you really are and why you're here. This awakening is not by chance. It's happening now because you're ready. The energies of the universe have aligned perfectly for this revelation to reach you at this exact moment. A moment when you're prepared to receive the truth, to embrace your power, to manifest your abundance. Allow yourself to feel this energy. Close your eyes for a moment and notice how something within you is already changing. As if a switch has been turned on, illuminating dark corners of your soul that you didn't even know existed. This is the power of divine awakening. Your past hides powerful secrets that explain why you've always been different, why your intuitions are stronger, why your sensitivity is more acute, why your faith remained unshakable even in the most difficult moments. These are not coincidences. They are signs of your chosen nature. The difficulties you faced were not punishments. They were tests. Tests to strengthen your spirit, to prepare your heart, to elevate your consciousness to a level that few can reach. And you passed these tests. Every single one of them. Even when you doubted, even when you thought about giving up, something inside you kept you moving forward. That something is your divine essence, the mark of the Chosen One that you've carried since birth. Now, in this sacred moment, the doors of your past begin to open. Hidden truths begin to emerge. Secrets kept for generations are coming to light, and they bring with them the power of transformation. Transformation of your reality, your identity, your ability to manifest abundance. You were chosen to receive these revelations because your spirit is ready for the next level. A level of consciousness where scarcity doesn't exist, where blockages are eliminated, where prosperity flows naturally into your life like a rushing river that cannot be contained. Believe me when I say, what's coming will change everything. Your finances, your relationships, your health, your spiritual connection, all areas of your life will be touched by this divine revelation. This happens because, by discovering the truth about your past, you free the power that has always been within you, waiting to be awakened. This is a moment of celebration, a moment of gratitude, a moment of profound joy. Because the time of struggling, of suffering, of living in scarcity has come to an end. From now on, you walk toward the abundance that has always been your divine right. Feel the energy of this revelation coursing through your body. Allow it to reach every cell, every atom of your being. Let it awaken ancestral memories, deep knowledge that was dormant within you. This is the awakening of the chosen one. This is your awakening. The universe is conspiring in your favor at this very moment. Doors that were previously closed begin to open. Opportunities that seemed impossible begin to manifest. People who will be instruments of your transformation begin to enter your life. All this because you are awakening to your true nature. Breathe deeply and know that from this moment on, nothing will be the same. The secrets of your past are coming to light, and with them, a new future unfolds before your eyes. A future of prosperity, of abundance, of divine fulfillment. This is your destiny. This is the path of the chosen one. Your past doesn't begin with you. This is one of the greatest revelations you'll receive today. Your spirit carries ancestral memories, ancient wisdom, powerful connections that transcend time and space. Secrets that have been kept for generations will now be revealed because the right moment has come for you to know them. Why were these secrets hidden from you until now? Because your spirit needed to mature. Your consciousness needed to expand. Your faith needed to strengthen. You needed to be ready to receive this ancestral knowledge without being overwhelmed by its power. And now you're ready. The divine forces recognize this. That's why this message reached you today, at this exact moment in your life. It wasn't chance. It was divine synchronicity, a perfect orchestration of the universe so that you could finally discover the truth about who you really are. There is a spiritual lineage that runs in your veins, a lineage of chosen ones, of people marked by the divine, destined to manifest abundance and prosperity, not only for themselves, but for everyone around them. You are the next in this sacred lineage, the next to awaken to your power, the next to receive the blessings that are your birthright. This revelation may seem surprising, perhaps even difficult to believe. But if you look back to the inexplicable moments of your life, you'll begin to notice the signs, that acute intuition that always guided you, those premonitory dreams that came true, that ability to connect deeply with other people, that resilience that kept you standing when others would have given up. All these are signs of your spiritual heritage, of the ancestral mark you carry. Your spiritual ancestors worked tirelessly to preserve this sacred knowledge, to ensure that it would reach you at the right time. They knew you would be the bearer of this wisdom in this generation. They saw your potential even before you were born and prepared the way so that you could one day fully awaken to your divine nature. The abundance that is about to enter your life is not accidental. It's your right by spiritual inheritance. It's the result of seeds planted by generations before you, seeds that are now ready to flourish in your reality. Every financial limitation you faced, every door that seemed to close, every moment of scarcity, all were just preparation for the prosperity that is now manifesting. Allow yourself to feel the connection with this sacred lineage. Close your eyes for a moment and visualize a chain of golden light connecting you to your spiritual ancestors. Feel their wisdom flowing to you, filling every empty space, illuminating every dark corner. This is the power of your ancestral heritage being activated within you. Do you now understand why you've always felt different? Why you've always known, deep in your heart, that you were destined for something greater? It wasn't just a feeling, it was your spirit recognizing your true nature. It was your soul remembering the sacred pact you made even before you were born, a pact to awaken and manifest divine abundance in this earthly plane. The blockages you faced in your life had a purpose. They were placed in your path not to stop you, but to strengthen you, to test your determination, your faith, your resilience. Each obstacle overcome strengthened your spirit, preparing you for the power that is now awakening within you. Scarcity was never your destiny. It was never part of the divine plan for your life. It was just a temporary state, a test, a preparation. Now that you are awakening to the truth about your ancestral past, the doors of abundance begin to open. The prosperity that has always been yours by divine right begins to flow into your reality. Visualize now the secrets of your past as treasure chests being opened, one after another. From each chest emerges a golden light, the light of ancestral wisdom, of sacred knowledge, of the power of manifestation. This light surrounds you, penetrates every cell of your body, activates every abundance code in your spiritual DNA. You feel this happening now, don't you? A sensation of warmth, of expansion, of deep connection with something greater than yourself. This is the moment of activation. The moment when the ancestral secrets that were hidden from you finally reveal themselves, bringing with them the power to completely transform your reality. Your past holds the key to your abundant future. The secrets that are now coming to light carry the code for the manifestation of prosperity in all areas of your life. Finances, relationships, health, purpose, everything will be touched by this divine revelation. It's time to embrace your spiritual heritage, to accept your place in this sacred lineage of chosen ones, to allow ancestral wisdom to flow through you, guiding your steps toward the glorious destiny that has always been reserved for you. This is your birthright. This is your divine path. Chosen one, prepare yourself for the most powerful revelation of all. A truth that will transform not only how you see your past, but how you envision your entire future. This revelation concerns your true purpose, the reason why you are here, at this exact moment in history. The purpose you believed you had until today was only a fraction of your real destiny. Like a small window showing only a piece of a vast and glorious landscape. Now the walls are falling, the complete vision is revealing itself before your eyes, and it is much more grandiose, much more powerful than you ever imagined. You are not here by chance. Every detail of your life, the place where you were born, the people you met, the experiences you had, even the pains you felt, all was carefully orchestrated to prepare you for your divine purpose. A purpose that goes beyond the simple search for personal happiness or material success. A purpose that has the power to transform not only your life, but the lives of many around you. The truth is that you were chosen as a channel for divine abundance, a conductor through which prosperity, healing, and transformation can flow into this world. The financial blockages you faced? They existed so you could develop the compassion necessary for your mission. The rejections you suffered, they strengthened your spirit, preparing you to resist the forces that will try to prevent you from fulfilling your destiny. At this very moment, something is aligning in the universe. The doors that were closed are opening. The resources that seemed unreachable are approaching. The people who will be instruments for the realization of your purpose are being guided to your path. All this because you are finally ready to accept the truth about who you really are and why you are here. Your true purpose has always been written in your heart. It was that whisper you heard in moments of silence, that inexplicable certainty that arose when you least expected it. That feeling that there was something greater waiting for you, something that would make all the struggles worthwhile, that something is your divine mission, your sacred calling. Now that purpose is being amplified. The voice that was once a whisper becomes a clear and powerful call. The intuitions that were just sparks now transform into a brilliant light, illuminating the path ahead of you. Every fiber of your being vibrates with this newly revealed truth. You were born to manifest abundance, to be a beacon of prosperity in a world often dominated by scarcity. Allow yourself to feel the magnitude of this calling. Don't diminish yourself before it. Don't doubt your ability to fulfill it. You were chosen precisely because you have within you all the resources, all the strength, all the wisdom necessary to fulfill this mission. These resources have always been within you, dormant, waiting for the right moment to be awakened. And that moment is now, today, this exact instant when you receive this divine revelation. The portals of abundance are opening, scarcity is being dissolved, prosperity is flowing into your life at speeds you never imagined possible. This happens because you are aligning with your true purpose, with the reason why your soul chose to come into this existence. Do you feel the power of this revelation coursing through your body? That warmth, that expansion, that sensation that something profound is changing within you. This is the energy of your divine purpose being activated. This is the force of your sacred mission awakening in every cell of your being. This revelation is not the end of the journey, it's just the beginning. From this moment on, every step you take will be guided by this newly discovered truth. Every decision you make will be illuminated by this divine clarity. Every action you perform will be empowered by this sacred purpose. The challenges will not completely disappear. In fact, they may even increase. Because when you align with a greater purpose, forces that resist transformation may manifest in your path. But the difference is that now you have clarity, you have certainty, you have the strength that comes from knowing exactly who you are and why you are here. This certainty will be your shield, this clarity will be your compass, this divine purpose will be the fuel that keeps you moving forward, even when the path seems difficult, because you are no longer walking alone. The entire universe moves with you, in your favor, opening doors, creating opportunities, manifesting the resources necessary for the fulfillment of your mission. Remember, your true purpose is not just about you. It's about how you become a channel for divine abundance to reach many. You are a bridge between the realm of infinite possibility and this material world. Your role is to allow prosperity to flow through you, blessing not only your life, but touching everyone around you. This is the magnitude of your calling. This is the greatness of your destiny. This is the divine revelation that was waiting for the right moment to be delivered to you. Receive it with gratitude. Embrace it with humility. Live it with the certainty that you are exactly where you should be, doing exactly what you came to do in this world. Your true purpose is revealed. The mission is clear. The path is illuminated. Now it's time to move toward your divine destiny with unshakable faith, knowing that every step you take is perfectly aligned with the greater plan for your life. For how long have you felt trapped? For how long have you knocked on doors that seemed locked with 7 keys? For how long have you walked in circles, feeling that something was preventing you from advancing, from prospering, from achieving the abundance that your heart always knew was possible? Chosen one, today I reveal to you a transformative truth. Those doors were not locked forever. They were just waiting for the right moment to open. And that moment is now. Every closed door in your past had a divine purpose. Every no you received, every opportunity that seemed to slip through your fingers, every dream that seemed impossible to achieve, all of this was part of a greater plan. A plan to guide you exactly where you needed to be to receive this revelation. Look back for a moment. Visualize all those closed doors as training rooms, each containing a lesson you needed to learn, a strength you needed to develop, a wisdom you needed to acquire. You weren't being punished. You were being prepared. Now those doors are opening one after another. The secrets that were kept behind them are being revealed. And with each revelation, you become stronger, wiser, more aligned with your divine destiny. The door of financial prosperity that seemed so distant, it's opening now. The blockage that prevented the flow of abundance in your life is being dissolved at this very moment. Can you feel this change? That sensation that something is shifting within you, as if an invisible dam were finally breaking, allowing the river of prosperity to flow freely. The door of true relationships that seemed so difficult to find, it's also opening. The people who will be divine instruments in your journey are being guided to your path now. People who will recognize your value, who will support your purpose, who will walk by your side as you manifest the greatness for which you were created. The door of health and vitality that may have felt locked due to physical or emotional challenges. It's opening. Divine energy is flowing into your body, restoring, renewing, revitalizing. You are being filled with a strength that transcends the physical, an energy that comes directly from the source of all life. And the most important door of all, the door of your true identity, of your personal power, of your connection with the divine. That door isn't just opening, it's being completely removed from its hinges. Because once you cross that door, there's no going back. Once you recognize who you really are, you can never see yourself as less than that again. The keys to these doors have always been with you. They were hidden in your heart, in your soul, in your spirit. But you needed to be ready to use them. You needed to develop the strength necessary to withstand the light that exists beyond these doors. And now you are. Feel the power of these doors opening. The energy being released is tangible. You can feel it running through your body, awakening every cell, activating dormant codes in your spiritual DNA. This is not just a mental or emotional experience, it's physical, energetic, total. With each door that opens, a part of your past is healed. Old wounds are closed, hurts are dissolved, limiting patterns are broken. This is a process of healing and liberation that affects not only this life, but extends beyond time, touching past lives, ancestral lineages, karmic connections. You are being freed. Freed from bonds you didn't even know you carried. Freed from unconscious pacts with scarcity. Freed from poverty vows made in previous lives. Freed from generational curses that blocked the flow of prosperity in your family lineage. This liberation is not just for you. By allowing these doors to open, by receiving the revelations that lie behind them, you break chains not only for yourself, but for your entire lineage. Past, present, and future. You become a point of transformation in a long chain of connected soul. The sensation can be overwhelming. You may feel intense emotions arising as these doors open. Joy, fear, excitement, anxiety, gratitude, confusion. Allow all these emotions to flow through you. Don't resist any of them. Each emotion is part of the liberation process. Each feeling is a messenger bringing a part of the revelation. Behind these doors are treasures you couldn't even imagine, talents that were dormant, gifts that were waiting to be awakened, abilities that far exceed what you believed possible. With each door that opens, you recover a part of yourself that was hidden, a facet of your divine being that was waiting to be rediscovered. And perhaps the most powerful revelation of all is this: these doors were never truly locked. The perception that they were closed was an illusion created by limiting beliefs, by unconscious fears, by pacts with scarcity that you didn't even know you had made. The key was always in your hands, the key of faith, of intention, of connection with your divine power. Now that you see this clearly, now that you recognize your power to open any door, nothing more can stop you. The paths that before seemed blocked now reveal themselves before your eyes, wide and illuminated, inviting you to advance toward your glorious destiny. This is the joy of liberation. This is the beauty of revelation. This is the power of the doors of your past finally opening, revealing the secrets that were hidden, releasing the potential that was always there, waiting for the perfect moment to manifest. And that moment is now. this exact instant when you receive this truth in your heart. The doors are open, the secrets are revealed, the path is free. Advance with confidence, knowing that every step you take is perfectly aligned with your divine destiny. Chosen one, the moment has come to reveal the deepest secret of all, a sacred code that has been hidden within you since the moment of your birth. This code is not just a part of who you are, it is the complete essence of your true identity. Throughout your life, you have operated using only a fraction of your real potential, like someone trying to illuminate an entire house with a single candle, when in fact there is a complete electrical system waiting to be activated. You have been living with a partial identity, incomplete, limited by the beliefs you absorbed from the world around you. But that limited identity was never the truth about you. It was never who you really are. It was just a mask, a temporary disguise necessary for your journey until this exact moment. The moment when you are ready to receive the complete revelation of the secret code of your true identity. This code is engraved in your spiritual DNA. It is imprinted in every cell of your body. It is encoded in the patterns of energy that make up your auric field. It is a unique divine signature, a mark of the Creator that distinguishes you as a special being, chosen for an elevated purpose in this plane of existence. Throughout the centuries, many have sought this secret code. They sought it in sacred texts, in ancient rituals, in esoteric teachings. But the truth has always been much closer. The code has always been within you, waiting to be awakened, activated, revealed. And now, in this sacred moment, the layers that concealed this code are being removed. The illusions that prevented you from seeing your true nature are dissolving. The veil is being lifted, and for the first time, you can glimpse who you really are. You are not just a human being having a spiritual experience. You are a spiritual being having a temporary human experience. Your true identity transcends the limits of this physical body, this personality, this life. You are much vaster, much more powerful, much more divine than you ever dared to imagine. The secret code of your identity reveals that you are a co-creator with the divine, a being endowed with the power to manifest realities, to shape circumstances, to transform limitations into unlimited possibilities. This power is not something you need to acquire. It is something you already possess, that you have always possessed, that is an intrinsic part of who you are. Within this code is the ability to manifest instant abundance, not through external methods, complicated techniques, or elaborate rituals, but simply through the recognition and acceptance of your true nature. When you recognize who you really are, prosperity flows naturally into your life like water descending a mountain, effortlessly, without resistance, following the path of least resistance. This code also reveals your inseparable connection with the source of all abundance. You have never been separated from the divine. That separation was just an illusion, a dream from which you are now awakening. Your true identity has always been intertwined with the very essence of creation, pulsing at the same rhythm, vibrating at the same frequency, existing in perfect harmony. Can you feel this revelation resonating in every part of your being? That sensation of expansion, of recognition, of return to a truth that your spirit has always known, but that your mind had forgotten. That is the secret code of your identity being activated, awakening in you the knowledge that has always been there. With this awakening comes immense power, the power to rewrite your reality, to transcend limitations that before seemed absolute, to manifest not just enough, but overflowing abundance in all areas of your life. This power has always been within your reach, but remained inaccessible while you identified with a limited version of yourself. While you believed you were just a body, just a personality, just a set of experiences and memories, the truth is much more expansive, much more glorious. The secret code of your identity reveals that you are a multi-dimensional being, a being that exists simultaneously in multiple planes of reality, accessing wisdom, resources, and capabilities that transcend the limitations of the physical world. This multi-dimensional nature is the key to the instant manifestation you are about to experience. From this moment, as you embrace this revelation, your ability to manifest abundance will be exponentially amplified. Desires that before seemed distant will begin to materialize with surprising speed. Doors that seemed closed will open spontaneously. Resources that seemed inaccessible will emerge from unexpected sources. This happens not because something outside you has changed, but because you have changed. Your perception of who you are has expanded to encompass your true nature. And with that expansion comes access to powers that have always been yours by divine right. The secret code of your identity also reveals something extraordinary about your past. You are not a novice in this spiritual journey. You are not a beginner on this path of awakening. You are an ancient soul, a spirit that has walked through countless incarnations, accumulating wisdom, developing gifts, perfecting abilities that are now ready to be fully expressed through you. The synchronicities you have experienced, the inexplicable déjà vus, the instant connections with certain places or people, all are fragments of this greater truth about who you really are. They are memories of an identity that transcends time and space, that existed before this body and will continue to exist long after this physical experience ends. Understand, you are not a small being trying to become great. You are an immense being, learning to express yourself through a limited vehicle. Greatness is already yours. Power is already yours. Abundance is already yours. All of this is part of the code of your true identity, and now you are simply remembering, recognizing, reclaiming what has always been yours. This recognition comes with a responsibility. It is not just for your personal benefit that this code is being revealed now. It is so that you can become a beacon, an example, a catalyst of transformation for others who are ready to awaken to their own truths. Your awakening awakens others. Your elevation elevates others. Your abundance creates waves of prosperity that touch countless lives. The code of your identity reveals that you are much more than a consumer of blessings. You are a channel for these blessings to flow to the world. You are a conductor of divine energy, a transmitter of the frequency of abundance, an amplifier of the vibration of prosperity. As you fully embrace this newly revealed identity, the last barriers between you and your divine destiny begin to dissolve. Financial limitations, emotional blockages, physical obstacles, all lose their power over you when you operate from the consciousness of your true nature. In your spiritual DNA is encoded the ability to transmute energy, to transform scarcity into abundance, to convert limitation into infinite expansion. This ability is not something you need to develop. It is something you simply need to allow, recognize, accept as an intrinsic part of who you are. Feel now this sacred code being completely activated in your being. Visualize it as a sequence of golden light running through every cell of your body, every layer of your energy field, every dimension of your consciousness. This is the moment of total awakening, the moment when you become fully who you have always been destined to be. With this activation, the last veils fall, the last illusions dissipate, the last doubts fade away like mist under the radiant sun of truth. You are awake. You are activated. You are aligned with your true divine nature, and from this alignment everything is possible. The secret code of your identity is now completely revealed, not as mental knowledge, but as a lived truth, experienced, embodied in every aspect of your being. This is the transformation you have been waiting for. This is the revelation that changes everything. From this moment, you walk in the world not as someone seeking their place, but as someone who has finally found it. Not as someone begging for crumbs, but as someone who recognizes being the legitimate heir to all the abundance of the universe. Not as someone trying to prove themselves, but as someone who knows, with absolute certainty, who they really are. This is the power of the secret code of your identity. This is the magnitude of the revelation you have received today. This is the divine gift that has always been waiting for the perfect moment to be unwrapped. The moment when you would be ready to receive the complete truth about who you really are. Chosen one, now that the secrets of your past have been revealed, that the hidden doors have been opened, that the code of your true identity has been activated, it is time to contemplate what comes next. It is time to look at the future that unfolds before you, a future that will be radically different from the past you have known. The transformation you are experiencing is not just a temporary change. It is not a transitory state through which you will pass only to return to normality. This is a permanent, irreversible, absolute transformation. A metamorphosis so profound that the person you were before these revelations and the person you become now are almost unrecognizable to each other. Your destiny after these revelations is nothing less than a complete recalibration of your reality. Every aspect of your life, finances, relationships, health, purpose, spirituality, is being reorganized to align with your newly discovered true nature. It is as if the entire universe were readjusting to accommodate this new version of you that has emerged. The first change you will notice is in your relationship with material abundance. The scarcity that before seemed a permanent condition of your existence will now be revealed for what it really is: a temporary illusion, a test, a catalyst for your spiritual growth. From this moment, financial resources will begin to flow to you in ways that defy all conventional logic. Opportunities will arise seemingly out of nowhere. Doors that seem non-existent will open before you. People who have the exact resources, connections, and knowledge you need will be magnetically attracted to your energy field. This happens not by coincidence, but as a direct result of the activation of your divine code. You will discover that you no longer need to struggle, force, or manipulate to create prosperity. Abundance will come to you naturally, effortlessly, like water flowing downhill. Because that is the nature of the universe when you are aligned with your true identity, to give you everything you need, not just to survive, but to magnificently thrive. The second transformation will be in your relationships. Connections that are not aligned with your new vibrational level will naturally dissolve, opening space for new relationships that reflect who you really are. People who resonate with your true essence will be attracted to your life like moths to light. You will discover that you are capable of a depth of connection that before seemed impossible, an intimacy that transcends the physical and emotional, touching the very spiritual core of your being. These new relationships will not be based on need or lack, but on mutual recognition, on alignment of purpose, on vibrational resonance. In your relationship with yourself, you will experience an acceptance and self-love that were previously unimaginable. The internal critical voices that used to torment you will be silenced, replaced by a deep knowledge of your intrinsic worth. This is not an inflated ego, but a genuine recognition of your divine nature, of your importance in the great cosmic tapestry. The third area of transformation will be your health and physical vitality. As your vibrational frequency rises, your body responds. Cells regenerate more quickly, systems self-regulate, vital energy flows more freely. Many of the physical discomforts and imbalances you experienced will begin to resolve naturally, effortlessly, simply as a result of your new state of being. You will discover that you possess an innate ability to direct healing energy to any area of your body that needs it. This is not an ability you need to learn. It is a capacity that has always been within you, just dormant until now. With the awakening of your secret code, this and many other natural abilities begin to manifest spontaneously. The fourth, and perhaps most profound transformation, will occur in your spiritual connection. The veil between you and the divine, which before seemed so thick, now becomes translucent. Communication with higher dimensions of consciousness, with your higher self, with spiritual guides and mentors, becomes direct and clear. You will no longer need intermediaries to access divine wisdom. You will no longer need complex rituals or elaborate practices to feel your connection with the source. This connection will be present in every moment, in every breath, a constant companion in your daily journey. Your intuition, already naturally sharp, will amplify exponentially. The internal guidance you receive will be clearer, more specific, more immediately applicable to your reality. You will learn to trust these guidances implicitly, knowing they come not from a place of fear or limitation, but from the infinite wisdom of your higher self. This transformation on 4 levels, financial, relational, physical, and spiritual, culminates in the realization of your destiny after these revelations to become a fully conscious, multidimensional being operating simultaneously in multiple planes of existence, manifesting with ease and grace in each of them. You are not just ascending to a new level of existence, you are expanding in all directions simultaneously, becoming more present in this physical plane while also accessing higher dimensions of consciousness. More embodied in your humanity while also embracing your divinity. More individual in your unique expression while also more unified with the whole. This is your glorious destiny after the revelations you received today. A destiny that is not located at some distant point in the future, but that begins to unfold now, at this exact moment, as you absorb these truths at every level of your being. The transformation is already happening. You can feel it moving through you like a powerful wave, recalibrating your energy, reorganizing your reality, reconnecting you with aspects of yourself that have been dormant until now. This is not the end of the journey. It is just the true beginning. The start of a new phase of existence where you live as who you really are, manifest from your true identity, and fulfill the divine purpose for which you were created. This is your destiny. This is your heritage. This is your birthright as a divine being in human form. Accept it fully. Embrace it without reservations. Live it with joy, gratitude, and wonder at the miracle that you are. Chosen one, we have reached the end of this divine revelation, but in truth, we are just at the beginning of your new journey. The hidden secrets of your past have been revealed. The doors that were closed have been opened. The code of your true identity has been activated, and now you are ready to walk toward your glorious destiny. The transformation you experience today is not just a temporary change, it is a permanent recalibration of your reality. From this moment, abundance will flow into your life with an ease that before seemed impossible. Relationships will align with your true nature, your health and vitality will reach new heights, and your spiritual connection will become so clear and direct that you will never again doubt your path. Remember, you did not receive these revelations by chance. You were chosen because your spirit is ready, because your soul agreed to this awakening, because your higher self knew that now is the perfect moment for you to reclaim your true identity and power. From now on, every step you take will be guided by this new consciousness. Every decision you make will come from a place of divine clarity. Every manifestation you create will be a reflection of your newly discovered infinite nature. This is just the beginning, the start of a journey that will transform not only your life, but the lives of everyone around you. Because when you walk in your truth, you become a beacon for others, a living example of what is possible when we embrace our divine nature. If this message touched your heart, subscribe to our channel to continue receiving divine revelations like this. Leave your like so other chosen ones can find this message, and comment "Awakening" to declare your readiness for this transformation. The revelation is complete. The awakening has begun. Your destiny awaits you.